Okay, we should be live. So this is my first ever live stream I've ever done. I'm going to be trading live, and I'm going to be talking about the charts, what I'm seeing, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you find this useful, entertaining, and let me know if you like this so I can do this more often. I'm actually planning on doing this every day. I only trade on days with high impact news, so on the days without high impact news, I will be trading on demo, but I will still hop on the charts every day and do a live stream. So let's see, sign in the chat. This is my first time ever doing this, so I'm just figuring out how this all works. Let's see. Two-step verification. Yes, it's me. Okay. Cool. I think. Alright. Let's see. Testing. Alright. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to talk about what's going on. So, if I zoom out, right, we went into this 1 hour for value gap and somewhat pushed into this 1 hour order block, right? I mean, it wasn't perfect, but we got a reaction out of it. So on the lower time frame, this is a market maker buy model, right? Coming out of this gap and out of this order block. So something that I'm noticing is this is a data low. So I could definitely expect price to come back and take out this data low at some point. Does it have to right away? No, because the market maker buy model, it might keep going up. So let's try and look and see where the drawn liquidity is, because that's important, right? Looks like the drawn liquidity is this high and these equal highs. So let's mark this out. Boom. So these are pretty strong equal highs. So that's the clear drawn liquidity. So honestly, I don't expect price to come back and take this data low right away. Probably not until these equal highs get taken. I could be wrong, but typically when the market starts to move up like this in the morning, it just keeps going up the rest of the day and goes for this drawn liquidity. So this is the first drawn liquidity. Let's see. Okay. I'm getting the chat up. This is the first drawn liquidity. This is the second drawn liquidity. And I have the S&P. I'm gonna actually make this full screen so that way it's easier to follow, and I'll just have the S&P on this screen over here. So let me do that real quick. Okay. I have the S&P pulled up at the same time So that way I can look for SMTs. But yeah, this is good. This is good. Can I put this here? Okay. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, now my chat's in my actual streaming software, so that's cool. Okay, market open is in 3 minutes. So really, what we're looking for is we're looking for a really, really strong inverse fair value gap, and let the inverse fair value gap dictate our trade. And we want it to have a strong liquidity sweep and then a strong withdrawn liquidity. And if we have both of those things, then we'll enter a trade. For instance, this would have been great. Look at this. This swept this high, and then this is like a really strong inverse fair value gap, right? So this is all we're looking for, and we're looking for a drawn liquidity. So once this candle body closed, you would have entered here with your stops above those highs, and then you would have targeted this low, and this low, like that. You move your stop right here, probably. So what you're looking for is you're looking for this gap, this fair value gap right here. You're looking for a candle body close below after a liquidity sweep. And once this happens, then you target the drawn liquidity. So this is the drawn liquidity. Boom. So that's an example of a trade you could have taken. So this is essentially what we're looking for. Now, as of right now, there's nothing that I'm really liking because there's no good fair value gap. Once we get, let's say we get a push higher, a fair value gap gets created here, and then a break lower, then that would be an excellent trade, right? Another thing is news comes out in 15 minutes, so we want to pay attention to that. But we'll probably need to wait till after news comes out to take a trade. Market just opened. And we're going straight for the strong liquidity. So if we get, if we take out this drawn liquidity and then inverse back down, this would be an excellent trade right here. But I'm more or less not looking for shorts right now. I'm kind of expecting there to be a long setup. So we're not going to force a short. We're going to just try and figure out what we see and trade off of that. And we are getting a reaction off of that drawn liquidity. Is there an SMT? Let's look for SMT. Now we are getting an inverse for value gap on the 32nd. Am I gonna take it? No, because I'm not really taking 30-second inverses right now. But and also this wick, it was kind of not so confident. But you can see now if we close below, we should just run down, start to take out liquidity. Start to take out all of these lows. Kind of depends what happens though, because this is like I said, this isn't a trade that I would take, because it's just it's not strong candle body close below. It's on the 32nd. Nothing wrong with the 32nd. I'm just, as I'm getting better, I'm not wanting to trade on the 32nd until I become like a lot better. And then as I get a lot better, then I will eventually be able to feel comfortable with the 32nd. But right now I try to stick to the 1 minute. And so you can see now that we close below that we're targeting lows all through here. This is chill. This is really chill. We are looking for SMTs. So right now, I'm looking. There's nothing clear right now. Let me pull up the S&P. So the S&P has this nice gap, right? Now this could be a good trade on the S&P, but I'm not going to be trading on the S&P. But like, let's say candle body closed below here, that would be a nice trade. But you can see how price reacted off of this strong liquidity, pretty clearly. Oh yeah, I'm chilling right now. I'm having a good time. Just this is really chill. This is cool that this is. I don't know. This is fun. This is fun. My first time doing this, so. Like I said, if this comes down and closes below on the S&P, which I think we will. So I'm not taking this trade, but like, let's say we get this close below, then honestly you could target the data low, right? So we're gonna mark this out. We're not gonna take this trade because it's on the S&P, and I'm not really looking to take a trade before news comes out, but we're gonna mark this out. So we're gonna mark out. If this candle body closes below, we're gonna mark out this trade, right? And we'll come back to this, okay? But it's only valid once this candle body closes below. So we're gonna mark that here. So maybe we are going to go take out this data low. Might be interesting. And then news comes out pretty soon, actually. So, we also, you know what? Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of this. We have, like, we still have a 2 hour gap left over. Let me see about, on NQ we don't. So there's different, what's it called? There's the futures contracts and there's CFDs. So I'm looking at the CFDs chart right now. But on the CFDs chart, there's still a 2 hour gap, but on the futures contracts chart, there's not. Yeah, so we reacted off this drawn liquidity pretty clearly. Next drawn liquidity will be this high. So we're looking for the trade to come to us, right? Right now, this isn't very good price action. Right now, we got all this chop. Or sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. Right now, we got all this chop. So there was an inverse. There was kind of an inverse for value gap on the 30-second. So, like, I'm not taking trades on the 30-second. I don't know if I would consider this that good. We got 6 minutes until news comes out. And looks like we are possibly targeting this data low now. So this is okay because I'm actually bullish for the day because there's equal highs up here, right? So a really nice trade would be a sweep of this data low, an inverse back to the upside. Let's say we get an inverse for value gap back to the upside. With conviction, with strong conviction, I would want to target these equal highs if we get come down, break below this data low and then inverse back up. I would love that trade. That would be very cool. Let's see, we're kind of pushing into this order block right here a little bit. I mean, whatever you want to call it, pushing into that order block. We're about to get that inverse on the S&P, possibly. It's very choppy. Very choppy right now. We're pretty much waiting for news to come out in 4 minutes. I think after news comes out, hopefully we can get cleaner price action, but we'll see. Hang on, I'm gonna shut the window back here. Cold. Turn this heater on. Yeah, this is super chill. This is really, I don't know, kind of fun. Definitely gonna do this more often. I'm gonna do this every day. Every morning I want to be live streaming. So if y'all wanna trade with me or yeah, if y'all wanna trade with me, and I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm getting better. So if you wanna like talk to me and learn from me, even though I'm not the best trader in the world, I'm okay. I'm getting better, and so so definitely feel free to come watch these live streams any morning, anytime. So we did not respect this order block at all. Kinda. We pushed up into it pretty far. On the S&P, looks like we might get this inverse, so we will see if this trade plays out. Looks like we're gonna get it. In less than 10 seconds, we might get it. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see if we get it. We'll see. This is not a bad trade, but I'm not really interested in taking a trade on the S&P. So, plus I'm not really bearish for the day, as although the data low getting taken would be a really strong draw on liquidity. We'll come back to that if that inverses. We got news coming out in 1 minute. 1 minute till news comes out. And there's news. Alright, so we are coming for this, possibly coming for this data low. Let's check if we got the candle body close. Oh my gosh. Like, this is a lot of volatility. I don't necessarily think, yeah, I don't even think if the trade was on NASDAQ, I don't think I would take it at that point just because of that candle. But we will leave that trade there, looking to look at it and see if it would play out. We'll trade on demo if it closes. We might not though, because it's kind of, it looks kind of bad now. Now that this candle body is like this. I mean, this is so weird. Okay, well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I guess this would be your entry. So we'll see if this trade would work out. Candle body close. We might just run straight to the data low. Watch this. This we might just go straight to the data low. Yeah, I'm not taking that, but it's worth looking at. So news has officially came out. So yeah, this could have been a trade you could have entered. Like I said, you could have entered here. I mean, you really have your stop loss right here, but it's not gonna let me put it there. So your target is this data low. But it's not super clear. It's super choppy. I don't like this price action at all. I'm hoping we can get some clarity here soon. Because this sucks. Looks like we're coming for the data low. Yeah, so I could definitely see a sweep of this data low into like a push into this 2-hour order block. So this is kind of like a 2-hour order block, or this is a 4-hour order block right here, right? So I could see us come down. It looks like it's happening, right? 4-hour OB. Oh yeah, it's happening. So I want to see us come down, take out the data low like we are anticipating to happen on the S&P, which it's happening. So this trade is playing out like we expected it to so far. And what we want to see for our trade is we want to see this data low swept. As long as this data low gets swept, and then we have a clean singular inverse fair value gap, or as long as it's a clean inverse fair value gap, I'll probably take it. But yeah, we want to see like just like a super strong inverse fair value gap. Ideally now that this fair value gap got formed, maybe we want to see this one get inversed, because otherwise you'll have a external gap. And then once this gets inversed, then the target is now these highs, right? So So yeah, I'm expecting price to come down, sweep this data low, potentially push into this 4-hour order block. And yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Watch the charts for me. Okay, be right back. Alright. Dang. We did not get to the data low. So I still expect the data low to get taken. So I bet you we'll go down, we'll go back down and take out the data low. We probably, like, this could even be a trade right now actually, but I wouldn't take this. But like on the 30-second, if this inverses, and look at this trade. You see this trade? Candle body closed below. So this would have been a nice trade. Target this high. Yeah. I think we'll go back down and sweep this low again. It could be wrong, but I think we will come back for the data low. And looks like on this trade we'd be stopped out at break even, but we're just gonna keep it just for fun. Looks like we could be starting this low resistance liquidity run. So possibility that we're just gonna go straight up now. But if we get this, then I actually will be a lot more okay with a short, because that data low just is a very strong draw on liquidity. So is these equal highs. So honestly, whichever we take first, the data low or the equal highs, I want to target the other one. That would be an awesome trade, I think. And I'll just be patient for one of them to get taken, unless there's a really good setup towards one of them, and then I will take a trade, but it has to be a really good setup. But yeah, I expect these are the draws of liquidity. Expect price to go to them. Now we just got a bearish SMT actually. So yeah, this is a bearish SMT. So honestly, now this is a solid trade. I wouldn't take it. I'm not taking it, but it's not good enough for me right now. But if this candle body closes below, then this data low will probably get hit. Once again, I'm not taking this, but I'm not taking this. But this is a bearish SMT. I'm not taking this. No way. But we got bearish SMT, and then yeah, no way I'm taking this. But I'm just saying. I'm gonna get rid of this so it doesn't be distracting. I'm not taking that. But okay, I'll keep it just to show like the thought process, right? If this closes below, which could happen pretty shortly, then boom. But this is also a pretty low time frame SMT. So oh, you know what? There is also an SMT right here. There's also an SMT right here. So there's two bearish SMTs. So this could, yeah, this is a trade you'd enter right here. I'm not taking this, but So like I said, this closed below, and now what's happening? We're running the data low, right? We're gonna run to this low first. We might react off of this, and then we'll run to the data low. Sorry, this is the data low. So this is the trade. So we might react off of this. But you can see how, like, once we closed below, right, we just went straight down. You see this? You see there's two bearish SMTs. Once we closed below, we went straight down. I didn't take this trade, but I'm saying that this is how it works, right? It's not strong enough of a candle close. It's too wicky. I didn't like it, and honestly, it might not even hit. It might not even hit. I'm not taking this trade, right? But there's like no conviction here for me. Okay. Now we're kind of getting an inverse fair value gap. Wait. Okay. That's good. That's a good setup. I'm not taking it, but that's a good setup. So see how this. Just because we haven't taken the data low yet, I'm not high enough conviction we're going to go anywhere, but yeah, I'm not taking that. Just the draw on liquidity is lower right now. That's the thing. We're using this old. Oh, this is one of my favorite confluences. We're using this old bullish gap as a resistance area, and you can see it's pushing down off of that area. Yeah. Against two bearish SMTs, you don't want to take this trade. And there's the data low below. I'm really hoping and thinking that this data low gets swept and we get a really nice inverse off of it, and then we can target these equal highs. That's what I'm hoping, right? That's the dream scenario. Is we get a sweep of this data low, inverse out of it, and then boom, straight to the data highs. Not data highs, equal highs. That's what we want. So yeah, what we're looking for, right, is we want a bearish fair value gap to get created, and then come push into this 4-hour order block, and then candle body close above, and then we're gonna target this draw on liquidity, these equal highs. So possibly we might be getting it. Okay. We swept it. Okay, we created a fair value gap. This is really good. Okay. This is really good. Okay. Now this is good enough for me to where if we get a inverse if we inverse this, I will enter, but I do not want to see it come up like too much. And it's came up a lot, so I don't know. Ideally, I want to see us make a new one now. I want to see us make a new fair value gap. That's kind of dumb that we did that. That we didn't keep this fair value gap. Well, we might not hold this. I don't know. Now we're just watching and waiting and seeing what fair value gap gets created and what fair value gap gets violated. So now if we push into it and make a fair value gap and then inverse out of it, that'd be pretty good. Right? Okay. So now possibly let's make a fair value gap here. Come on. Pushing into the order block. You want to see a fair value gap get created. Alright, fair value gap's created. So the data low has been taken. Alright, this is good. Now, can we inverse this? 5 seconds till this closes. And if we could get a strong candle body back up, this will be an amazing trade. Sorry, this is on the 30-second. We want this 1 minute candle to close. We want this 1 minute candle to close. We want to see this fair value gap get left here, right? That's what we want. And we just took out more liquidity. So this is nice. This is really nice. We took these out. So now we just need to see this fair value gap stay here for 10 more seconds, and then we just need a candle body close above and we're good. There we go. Okay. So now we just need a candle body close above and we're good. Let's check for SMTs. Okay, 12 seconds. So we want to see a candle body come up like this and close. This is what we want to see. And then the target is, I mean, there's lots of targets, but this high. Honestly, though, the target are these equal highs up here. If this can inverse. So now let's look at the 2 minute or the 3 minute. Okay, I wonder, it's kind of falling a lot. Alright, here we go. So actually so yeah, this is what we want to see, right? Candle body come up, close above, and then we'll enter. Now there is an external gap right here on the 2 minute, but I still think this trade would be pretty good if we got it. Because everything that we've anticipated so far has also played out, is worth noting. But we've taken all this liquidity over here. Like, at some point we'll inverse and come after buy side liquidity. So I want to see this 2 minute inverse. And I know there's an external gap here, but it would still look pretty good, in my opinion. Okay, we're just waiting to see some momentum, have this candle body close. And yeah, there's an external gap here, but this would be very strong, and I think that it'd be okay if this external gap is here, honestly. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the chart and see if an SMT is getting created here. We are getting an SMT. Okay. We're getting an SMT at these lows. Okay. We're getting an SMT. This is looking really, really good. This is looking really good. Like, really, really good. So now I want to see this 2 minute close. It's looking really good. this is a bullish SMT down here. Okay, all right. It's looking really good. Now we're just waiting. Just waiting. Okay, let's see what's going on now. Okay. There's still an SMT. So it's okay. There's still an SMT. Now I really would expect to see, at this point, I would expect to see some strong displacement to the upside. I think that this is where it would happen. The SMT is still there. Okay. Okay. We're just waiting. Okay. We're getting some signs of life, possibly. Alright. Just need to see some continuation here. Okay. Alright, 45 seconds. And if this candle body closes, this is the entry. Right? If this candle body closes, this is the entry. So we got 15 seconds for this to close above 7 seconds. So we haven't done it yet. We have not done it yet. That's not good. Well, if we can get above it on this next 2-minute candle, then it's still good. Okay. We got a minute left till this candle body closes. If we can get above the gap, then we'll be looking good. Not there yet. Not there yet. This is looking really, really, really good. Really good. Like exceptionally good. It's a bullish SMT. Super nice fair value gap. We just need a strong candle body close above. Is all we need right now. And we will wait for it. Alright. This candle body close looks like we're not gonna get it yet. Maybe this next candle. Okay. We're inversing back to the downside, so I don't know. Just waiting patiently. Yeah, okay. 35 seconds. If we get the candle body close above, we're good. Alright. Maybe we'll get a 15-minute SMT here. Yeah, we just got one. Kinda. Yeah. So honestly now I want to see actually we just got this 1 minute gap. So actually we might get like a way better RR. Way better. Okay. Is this an SMT? This is what I want to know. Is this an SMT? This is SMT. It's not an SMT. Still a really good inverse. If we get it. Okay, we just got it. Okay, that's my entry. There's no SMT there. So I entered. After we take out this swing high, I will move my stop loss to break even. Or I'll just move it up a bit. All right, I'm gonna get some water. But this is the trade. So I'll be back with water. Well, nothing I can do now. My trade's set, so it's either hitting stop loss or TP. Yep, nothing I can do now. It's either hitting stop loss or TP. Who's Cube Gamer? What's up? Do we know each other? Oh, is that Sam? What's up? Do I know you in real life? Do I know you IRL? How's it going? Okay, I'm getting more water. There's a chance it's waiting till 11 o'clock for 11 a.m. reversal.